Sniffycat!
What a special Lilo and Stitch coloring book! It's not like all the other coloring books. This one is giant! Hello, Sniffycat here, and today we're going to be coloring this book. And since it's so big, we're going to use chalk, we're going to use markers, and we're going to use colored pencils. Let's start with the chalk. Here we have Stitch on his floaty. I don't think we've ever colored with chalk before on this channel. Well, once before, when we made the spring egg baskets for Bluey and Bingo. But today, we are going to color with them again. Here we have Stitch. He's out relaxing today. He went to go sunbathe on his floaty in the middle of the water. And I have to admit, it's a bit hard staying in the lines when we color here with chalk. Okay, so we're done with the first part of this giant picture. We colored it here with some Lilo and Stitch chalk. So then, the next picture that we're going to color from this book is going to be this scene of Lilo and Stitch. Oh, how sweet, they're hugging. They look so happy. Lilo in her classic red dress with some big leaves that are beige colored. Well, sometimes they look beige and sometimes they look light brown. Ooh, the blue marker looks really different from the blue chalk. The blue marker has a stronger color. It's like a more solid color, and it doesn't have all this residue like the chalk. We'll add the light blue on the eyes. And this spot that he has here on the back is like a darker blue. We rarely ever see Stitch's back, but he has this spot here. And a heart. Oh, but we can't forget to color this part here because this is a giant paper. We need to figure out how to color this part of Lilo here that we're missing. And well, we'll color the background yellow. Oh, good. We are 2 sections down of this whole page that we need to color. It's very, very big. It doesn't even fit here on my coloring table. And well, now this one we are going to color with colored pencils. Oh, what a lovely serenade that Stitch is giving Lilo. But no, actually, I think Lilo is singing here too. I see her. It looks like she's also accompanying Stitch while he's serenading. I am sure that they are rehearsing for a show that they have planned. They're probably going to put it on the beach. I think Lilo invited Nani and David, Cobra Bubbles, and then from the new movie, the social worker who, I forgot her name. I think her name was I don't know how you pronounce it. Mrs. Keikoa? I think that was her name. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Hopefully I'm not pronouncing that wrong. And well, this section of Stitch playing the guitar, getting ready for the show, we are coloring it with colored pencils. And just like the markers, these colors are stronger and brighter than the chalk colors. And well, now that we've finished the bottom part, we are going to continue on with the middle part. And to color, we are going to use crayons, nail polish, and tempera paint crayons. And let's start with tempera paint crayons. And we're going to start by coloring Stitch and Angel. And this is the biggest picture on the entire page. We are going to start with Stitch first, the star of the show. And he's over here, very happy. He's here with his friend, the alien, who was also an experiment before, too. But well, now I think that she's Stitch's friend. I'm actually not sure if Angel was an experiment or if she's just like a friend for Stitch. I need to double check the story of Angel because I think Jumba created her too. I think because she looks a lot like Stitch. And well, one of the things that I really like about Angel is that she's my favorite color, pink. And well, Angel and Stitch look very similar. The only thing is that Stitch is 2 different shades of blue, and Angel's colors is that she's 2 different shades of pink. And well, for the rest of the background, we're going to color it in with a lighter green. It's not as dark as the green that we used for the leaves. Ooh, it's turning out nicely. And now the next picture we have to color is this one of Scrump with Stitch. And we're going to color this one with the Stitch nail polishes. And well, whenever we paint with nail polish, it's always a good idea to ask an adult for help. We're going to use this blue here with Stitch, because when we color Stitch, we already know we're going to use a lot of blue. And a light blue, also known as sky blue, here for the eyes, his little beard, and his belly. And well, the little bottoms of his feet here, I'm going to color them black, but in reality, they're a dark blue. Red like an apple for Scrump's bow. Sunshine yellow. And well, this green isn't exactly the right color for Scrump, but it's close enough. And I actually really liked this shade of hot pink. So I'm also going to use it for these hibiscus flowers that are over here in the background, which, by the way, I really like the background. I like that it's all polka dots with some hibiscus flowers. And to color this picture in here. And yes, so to color in this picture here, Stitch, very happy, very musical, we are going to use these crayons. Stitch looks like he's dressed in an 80s style, back when the Walkman was in fashion, which was this little device to listen to music. We would put in a tape and then, well, now I don't know if tapes even exist anymore or if Walkmans even do either. We just have 3 more pictures to color, plus this line of pictures, small pictures here. We are going to be using watercolors and these markers that are actually kind of like paints too, and they're like stamps. And these markers that supposedly aren't supposed to bleed onto the other side of the page, but we'll see. And let's start with the spray markers. We are going to color Angel, even though it's not the exact shade that we need. Let's see. Okay, this is already turning out to be a stronger shade of pink, even though I think this is a darker shade of pink than Angel is. It's turning out an angel, even if she looks a little bit different. This is Angel, one of Stitch's original friends. We are adding in some shades of pink that are a little bit different than Angel's shades. But, well, we already know that we're coloring her slightly different shades than the classic Angel. And the next picture, we are going to color with these stamp markers. Oh, we can make them little circles. We can make small circles, or we can make big circles. Now Stitch really does look like an alien. Completely covered in dots. Dots everywhere! And the spaceship too. Oh, and we can see all the different planets from his spaceship. We are going to color in this picture with the markers that are not supposed to bleed onto the other side of the page. But we're going to test that right now. I'm going to color Stitch here. He went out today for a little ride today with Lilo on his tricycle. They might be going to watch Nani during her surfing tournament. Or maybe Lilo is going to her dance class and she decided to take Stitch with her too. Who knows where Lilo and Stitch are going? But I think the point is that they are both very happy here on Lilo's tricycle. And I actually don't remember what color it is, what color Lilo's tricycle is in the movie. We are going to color it with some colors that I think Lilo would like. Oh, and I think they're close to the beach here because I can see some palm trees. And here in the background, we're going to give it a little bit of an artistic detail, which are going to be some little lines here that are meant to show that they're moving. I'm going to try to create here the illusion of movement. And now last but not least, we have here this frame, which I'm going to color in a very special way because I'm going to color it like a rainbow.